Hello, so we are in San Antonio for the Breast Cancer Symposium. We are day 3, and I am very happy today to welcome Dr. Dieras and Dr. Ma. Kim, so tell us today, what was news, the highlight of today?
I think today was very broad in terms of topics, but I thought I would mention one of the highlights of San Antonio for me was there's a lot of talk about ADCs, so antibody drug conjugates. Specifically today, one of the first abstracts that were presented was Tropion-1. So Tropion-1, as we know, is a randomized trial looking at Dato-DXd versus treatment of physician choice, and the primary outcome was progression-free survival, so PFS. It was positive, so we know it was 6.9 approximately versus 4.5, and with a hazard ratio that was significant. What was interesting in the abstract that was presented today was kind of key subgroups, that we always question about. So brain metastases, duration of CDK4/6, and what was comforting was that in all these subgroups, there was a benefit. The benefit of PFS was maintained across the subgroups, although I have to say those with brain mets did not perform quite as well as the rest of the population. So now, the authors concluded that it was a PFS positive study, but now it's our third ADC, right? So we already have 2 on the market, and now there's a third. So I was going to ask Dr. Dieras what she thought about all of this, because what do we do now that we have like 3 ADCs to juggle around?
Just today we have to say that we have only 2 approved ADC, and I say that for Dato-DXd the results are very good according to the co-primary endpoint, which is progression-free survival, but the other co-primary endpoint is overall survival. So I think for the approval, the authority will ask to have improvement in overall survival. As the 2 we had today, sacituzumab govitecan and T-DXd already demonstrate improvement in overall survival. So the question for today, we will see tomorrow for Dato-DXd with overall survival data. But today, in fact, the main question is how we may sequence these 2 ADC, knowing that the payload is cytotoxic payload is the topo-1 isomerase inhibitors. So exactly the same. So we were not used before to, for instance, give docetaxel after paclitaxel. So it's the same cytotoxic, but we know also with ADC that the target matters. So we have TROP2 for one and HER2 low for the other one. So we don't have prospective data in clinical trials addressing the sequence for today, and so we have to rely on real-world data. What we had yesterday evening is a poster discussion with many cohorts from US and from Europe, in France. And what we did observe in all the cohorts, the fact that the response to the second ADC is much lower than the first response. Usually the PFS is half of the first PFS. And either if it's T-DXd, then sacituzumab govitecan, or a contrario. So what we will do, I think, have to observe a PFS of less than 3 months. Is it very relevant considering the adverse event of the ADC, the price, the cost of ADC? And can we select the patient, the right patient who will benefit or not benefit to the sequencing? So we have to perform some biomarker study to enlarge the cohort, all the prospective cohort, and have some clinical trials addressing this sequence. But by the time we will have the result, we will have many other ADC, because more than 100 are in development in breast cancer today.
It's exciting. A lot of questions, but it's exciting.
So Veronique, for the approval in Europe, in France, are you waiting for the overall survival?
It's not for all the drug.
Now for TB01, for the Dato.
Yes, because for Dato-DXd Trop-1, 2 co-primary endpoints.
Yeah.
So you need to demonstrate improvement for the 2 co-primary endpoints.
For the statistic.
And moreover, now we know for an ESMO scale for the new drug approval that overall survival is a very strong one in order to class the new approval for reimbursement.
So thank you very much, Veronique. Thank you, Jim.
Pleasure.
So stay tuned, and tomorrow we'll have another guest. So see you tomorrow. Bye.